Hi, I'd like to take just a minute to share a couple thoughts with you before we begin. It's kind of like a PS before the main part. In this process of New Year, New Paradigm, we're going to be going into very deep levels of our being. And as we go, please feel free to let your eyes gently close. I don't believe that I ever suggest that to you in the process, so please know that once you satisfy your visual curiosity of how I'm playing the bowls or the flute or toning or whatever, then please feel free to just let your eyes close and let yourself go very deeply into those deep, relaxed places within your being where this deepest change and transformation can occur. Okay? Also, I think that somewhere along the line in the process that I've just pre-recorded, I ask you to stand up, join me in a standing meditation, and then I got so deep into the meditation myself and so kind of out of my own body there that I neglected to give you permission to sit back down. So please know that you can sit back down whenever you're ready and whenever it feels right to you. Okay. The other thing I wanted to share with you is, so I had set aside time to record this New Year, New Paradigm program for you, and so as I always do, I did a deep meditation, asked for guidance, asked for the energy to come through me. I pressed record, and the energy started coming. I did it. And then the next day I looked at it, looked back at what I had recorded, and my first reaction was, oh my gosh, I look horrible. Maybe some of you women can relate. And what I saw are, my eyes are all red and puffy and I look exhausted. And so the ego part of me wanted to redo it immediately. But I just kind of sat with that for a minute and I thought, no, you know what? Because this is what is. This is what is. That's what was for me in that moment. And quite honestly, when I recorded this, the week previous to it had been one of the most difficult, challenging, and ultimately richly rewarding, but very challenging weeks I've been through in this whole pandemic time. So, of course, it was perfect. I feel like I came around to yet another wonderful level of this ascending spiral, and what I experienced just was such a deep healing and cleansing for me. But there were indeed tears, and there were some intense days leading up to all of this. So, so you get me with red eyes and looking kind of tired. But you know what? We're going through a time together where I think it's just essential to let ourselves be with what is, to be honest and real and authentic and vulnerable with what is, and to let ourselves fully experience whatever it is we need to in the moment. So this is what I encourage you to do. I encourage you, as we go through this process together, to let yourself be fully present with whatever is. And as we go through together, you may feel emotions coming up, as I suggest as we go, or you may just kind of bliss out and everything may be wonderful in that moment. But also know that energy, of course, keeps moving, and so in the hours or days or weeks that follow, please know that the energy will keep moving in you. These activations that we're doing together here today will keep moving through your being. So please just let yourself feel, know that it's energy in motion, and to help facilitate the physical cleansing and healing, please drink water, lots of water, and just keep drinking and letting everything keep flowing on all levels of your being. All right. The other thing that I just wanted to share is that it's more than a bumper sticker. We truly are all in this together. And if you resonate with me, with this work, with what we experienced together here today, I would love to hear about it. Please be in touch with me. Send me an email, contact me through my website, follow me on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. I'm not super active on social media, but I'm doing my best to get up to speed in that, because I know a lot of people do like to communicate that way. Best way for me is to go to my website and contact me that way. I have that at the end of the video I'll have that listed. All right. So once again, thank you, thank you, thank you for choosing to join me here today. Let's take a breath. And on we go now to New Year, New Paradigm. Thanks for joining me. Hi, welcome. I'm Nancy Hops, and I want to welcome you to this next bit of time that we've chosen to spend together, and thank you for making the choice to spend this time with me with this intention, with this intention of ushering in 2022 on the highest vibration of love that we can muster. This is indeed a new year, a new paradigm, and we are the co-creators of this new paradigm. And I probably don't need to tell you what a pivotal time in human history this is. What I absolutely know in my heart, my soul, my entire being is that through this incredible time of challenge, this time where fear permeates so many levels of being, and we just see it all around us, the divisiveness, the us and them, the black and white, the right and wrong, the good, the bad. And what I know to be true is that above that, beneath that, through all that, is the truth that all that truly exists is love. But what does that mean? What does that mean on this human plane of existence at this time in our consciousness evolution? To me, it means being able to make a choice in each and every moment to choose love over fear, to choose compassion over anger, judgment, blame, criticism, over guilt, over shame, all the things that are holding us back and limiting us in our incredible infinite power that can come through us. We limit ourselves by staying stuck in that fear, by buying into the permeating paradigm right now. And those of us who have even an inkling of awakening that there could be another way, this is the time to come together to believe that with as much of our being as we can believe that, and to make those choices in each and every moment. And so my intention for us in this time together is to look at our own lives and what we may want to be letting go of from the past year, past years, past lives, whatever, however it is that you think of it. What we want to be letting go of on our own personal egoic level, but also, and even more so, what it is that we want to let go of collectively and what we're ready to bring in collectively. One of my favorite quotes is Einstein, who had many wonderful things to say. He was a pretty tuned in dude. One of the things he said is a problem cannot be solved at the same consciousness level in which it was created, right? So here we are, we have problems, we have seemingly insurmountable, unsolvable problems globally, racially, you name it, pandemically, and yet at that consciousness level, perhaps there are not solutions. But as we raise our consciousness level, as we become large enough to embrace it all and large enough to hold the higher possibilities, as we come into the truth and the essence and the power of our being, solutions will present themselves. I know this to be true. I just know in my heart and soul that this is true. I am not trying to convince anyone else of anything, but if you have chosen to be here today, I would bet that there's something inside you that believes that there is great possibility in this moment in time. And so thank you for coming together to raise the vibrational level as much as we possibly can, to make the changes that we wish to see in the world and that must be made in the world if we as a species are to hang around here much longer. It can also just make our life more full of joy and more able to feel the compassion and the connection rather than the anger and the separation. So I'm going to be spending most of my time back here. I've invited a few friends to join us today. These are my crystal alchemy singing bowls. And they are wonderful, wonderful instruments in very quickly, elegantly, efficiently raising the vibrational level. So we'll be working with these a lot today, playing a lot with these today. They'll be playing for and with us. My bamboo nose flute, I don't know where it's in frame here. I'll be using my flute some. The gong I probably will not use today because it doesn't do so well over the recording. So, but who knows? Spirit sometimes has other suggestions as I get going here. So I am going to move now in just a moment behind the table here and do an opening invocation, a toning, overtoning invocation, and we'll begin this process together. Thank you for being here in this moment. Here we go. So I invite you to take a deep breath. Breathe in. Just breathe in that life force. Relax your belly as fully as possible and invite that breath to move all the way down into your lower abdomen. Imagine it going all the way down to your root chakra and opening all of the energy centers from the root chakra, the second chakra, the solar plexus, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye, the crown chakra, envisioning them spinning, opening. We are here as instruments of peace, as instruments of transformation, as vessels of light. Come fully into the awareness of your physical form. And yet, as we come into the awareness of the physical form, we also become aware. We remember the vastness of our being. I am so much more than just my body. I am so much more than my ever-changing emotions and my ever flowing, endless thoughts. I am so much more. And there are realms of assistance and guidance available to us as we open. Ask, and we shall receive. And so in this moment, I ask to be opened, to be a vessel of this light, of this love, of this wisdom. I ask that all of us may come together on this energetic plane of being and feel the connection, feel the oneness with each other and with the all that is. May we come together to raise the consciousness level to the fullest extent possible in this moment. It is with this intention and with deep gratitude that I tone. inviting you to breathe. Breathe with me, feeling the shift already happening. There is power in sound and vibration. There is power in silence and integration. Whatever you may be sensing, experiencing, thinking, feeling, just witness it. The vibrations of these bowls can sometimes serve as a wonderful purging process, so that if there are things that you are holding on some energetic level of your being, perhaps on the emotional level, the mental level, physical blocks, you may find that as we go, it begins to move. Things that have been stuck begin to move, and there may even be moments of discomfort where you're not sure you want to feel that, or you may try to have an instinct to push it back down, and I just encourage you to please let it move. Emotion is energy in motion. So as these vibrations come in and begin to raise this vibrational level, it's like this wonderful cleansing, purging, bathing. And the lower vibratory frequencies will move, will be transformed. Just allowing yourself to be with whatever is. Holding the intention now as I play these bowls for a few moments. Holding the intention to let go. I am ready, divine spirit, by whatever name I call you, however it is that I think of you, I am ready. Thank you for assisting me in letting go. Letting go of anything which no longer or perhaps never did serve me. I am ready to release it right now. As you do, if you need to be aware of what that might be, it will come into your conscious awareness. Or perhaps you can just let it go. Just release the energy. to the breath. You may already be feeling your awareness moving far beyond the physical realms, and yet being able to be here, grounded in this physical realm, so that you may be a vessel of light, a vessel of healing, a vessel of consciousness. So inviting you now, if you're able, to stand. And I know some of you may be saying, where's my body? How can I move it to stand? And if you're there and it doesn't feel right to you to stand, that's fine. If it does, I'm going to invite you to stand with me, to stand in your truth. This is a time where we're all being asked to discern deeply within our hearts, within our highest aspects of our being, to discern our truth and to stand in that truth from a place of love and compassion. And so in this moment, I just invite you to literally stand with me, to stand in this light, to stand in this power, to stand in this possibility. Perhaps imagining that this incredible light energy is pouring in through your crown chakra, moving down through your physical form, down through your feet and into Mother Earth. And feeling yourself now grounded here on this planet, grounded here in this moment, grounded here in this physical form, feeling the joy of being human in the midst of all the suffering, in the midst of all the injustice, in the midst of all the uncertainty. In this moment, choosing with me to experience joy. What if we all have the potential of finding this place of joy within our beings? What if this is one of the biggest gifts we could give to the world right now, is to raise our vibrational levels enough that we can dwell in this place of joy, if only for a moment. And then perhaps the next moment brings a wave of compassion that brings tears, and we let it move through us, and it washes us and cleanses us and opens us to an even deeper level of compassion. And we ground ourselves with our breath. Breathing with me. Feel your feet. Feel your feet in connection with the earth. Spread those toes open, wide open, opening to possibility, opening to your full creative potential and power. Feel that. Relax your feet. Draw that strength and energy up now from Mother Earth. Drawing Mother Earth's grounded strength and energy up through your physical form. Feel every cell vibrating with this grounded aliveness. Perhaps bringing to mind the joy of an infant discovering what it's like to be and make sound and move this new little body it's inhabiting. Be like that child. Rediscover the joy of being here. What if your soul has chosen to be right here, right now, experiencing exactly what you are? What if this is the learning that you have chosen not only for you, but that you have chosen to be here to assist in the learning and the evolution of our planet and our species? What if? What if, despite the chaos that we see and experience and feel around us, what if this too could all be a type of perfection in a much, much larger picture than our human knowing can ever fully understand? What if the old must break down before the new can be created? What if the phoenix really will rise from these ashes in the fires that are burning so hotly right now? What if you could really believe this? What if I knew that my ability to choose love in each and every moment is a powerful part of this whole huge collective transformation that's happening? What if every word I speak, every thought I think, every emotion I allow to dwell in my being, what if all of that is powerful creative energy? What if? Coming back to the breath. And so I invite you now to hold with me, to hold the highest vision, to hold the vision of Mother Earth coming back into balance, of ecosystems being restored, of waters being purified, air being cleansed, natural resources restoring to a balanced imagining human beings living in harmony, in balance with Mother Earth and all other living beings, plants, animals, water, air, earth. Feeling these fires of transformation that are happening now and opening. Letting it burn the dross of any of your fears and limitations, any of your old patterned reactions, any of the ways you have tried to stay safe and protect yourself, knowing that that was the best you knew how to do. And yet now in this moment, opening to a higher level of awareness. It's okay for me to surrender in trust to this higher aspect of my being. So that I may stand firmly, feet here on the earth, and be a vessel of transformation. I let go of my ego fears, and I choose love. I choose love. Holding this image of Mother Earth in her most pristine, balanced possibility. Feeling the depth of love in your heart for this beautiful planet. We hold this intention together and allow it to flow on the breath that comes through me and through this bamboo nose flute. A prayer for Gaia, Mother Earth. I'd like to invite you now, if you choose, to join with me in voice. Toning together is very, very powerful. And I'm going to just invite you to join with me. I'm going to use my rose quartz heart-centered bowl. And for several moments, I'm going to ask you just to tone on whatever vowel feels right to you, an O or U or Ah. With the intention, always with intention. Sound, these crystal bowls are powerful carriers of intention. The vibrations of your own voice, powerful carriers, vibrational carriers of intention. And so we hold this image, we hold this intention of being cleansed, healed, purified, guided, of raising our vibrational levels to the highest level we are capable of holding in this present moment. I call in this moment the presence of the Divine Mother. Feel free to call in anyone that you would like to, or perhaps you just think of it as the power of Mother Nature. The divine intelligence, whatever it is, however it is that you experience this vast, vast, powerful presence, the presence of love, with the intention of being opened to this aspect of our being, to the highest level of our ability as we move into this new year, that we may be lights in this world. It is with this intention that we tone. So take a breath whenever you need to, come back in. When you're ready, your pitch doesn't have to match mine, it doesn't matter what it sounds like, it's all about what it feels like. Tone this, hold this, express this from your heart. Breathing. And we hold this possibility. We hold the image. We hold the image of all races, all nations, all sizes and shapes, all colors, all ages. We see all human beings living together in peace, living together with a sense of respect, with a compassion and an understanding that each of us is a unique, precious, special, individual aspect of the one whole, that every facet is needed for full expression of this infinite whole. And so as we move into this new year, may we move into it holding possibility, holding hope, holding the higher vision. May we move into it having the courage to stand in our truth, to be rooted in love, to open our hearts in compassion, including to those that we don't understand, including to those that we may feel an animosity or some sort of anger or frustration. Whatever it is, realizing that that is our limited human perspective. We don't have to agree. We don't have to condone. But we can open in compassion. We can ask our highest self. We can ask the divine spirit to enlighten us so that we may fully embrace all others as one with us. As we move into this new year, may we bring this highest vibrational frequency by being aware of our moments of choice, by choosing love over fear and all its substratus that keep us bound. Going to move back here for a moment. So, I don't know about you, but I'm vibrating. Oh boy, am I vibrating. All right, so I just want to thank you again so deeply from my heart for choosing to spend this time with me, with all of us today and going into this new year. What each one of us does for ourselves, we do for the greater whole. As we heal ourselves, we heal the planet, we heal all our brothers and sisters. So thank you. I'm just finishing up a book whose working title is All the Courage Love Takes. Sometimes it takes vast courage to open to who you really are, to do what you have come here to do, to learn what it really means to love. Thank you so much for joining me. Blessed be. Namaste.